What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in the Extra Academy Survival Guide. So we're about to go and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the TheOtakuFix membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go and get into it, man. Alright. Just kill me now. Days of Confinement 29. 3 hours before Lord and Princess Penny met. Okay. Okay, Ed, what we doing, my boy? Who we training with? Ooh, okay. What incredible agility and reactive decision making. I'm so moved by your performance, Master. That's enough for today, Master Ed. For a mage, you do have excellent melee combat instincts. It appears that you have trained yourself for quite a long time. Mid-ranking water spirit, Lakia. It's all thanks to you. These summons are perfect for training. Mug is too small. Well, yes, mug is fairly small, yes. Okay, wind. Okay, fire is our highest. Wind is our second, water, of course. Contracting spirits, Mug, Lakia, and Marilda, obviously. And I don't think I can handle Marilda. I believe training with Lady Marilda will be much more helpful to you. Me, train with that huge wolf, I'm not suicidal. High-ranking spirits are able to freely change their form. That is also why she is able to move around Akin Island so comfortably. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Once stat points reach 15, they barely rise. Anything beyond that needs to be unlocked through hidden quests and such. Considering where I started out as Ed Rothstaylor, I've almost reached my upper limit. Once I finally master intermediate magic, maybe I'll start thinking of some special abilities to gain. I can't just stop getting stronger now, in any case. Oh my. Of course. Of course, Lord are like, What a sight for sore eyes. I know it must be frustrating to be cooped up here, but you should really take some time to rest. You think so? I feel as though I have much more free time here. I don't have to make my own food anymore or worry about my laundry. Is Yin helping you? Mostly, yes. Then you must have been training with spirits. That means the spirits are watching now. Right? Oh, she childish. Mud like alert. Like you're like, I'm not getting in between this. What are you doing? I'm gonna go see Princess Penny soon. I thought of something related to the student council election that might make me a few gold coins. Thought I might finish our deal before that. First of all, it would be easy to let those 2 men named Cadex and Knox go. But it won't be free. I thought I might get a little down payment from you now. A down payment? Would you give me a hug? That's a down payment? Oh Lord, what the final payment is? Lord, are you freak? He like, he gonna be like, sure. Lord, oh, childish. She childish. I love it though. Hey, you asked for it. Wait, Ed. How you gonna get all hot and bothered and you ask for it? What is it? With stuff like this, you should be a little more mindful of the person on the receiving end. I'm a little flustered myself, but it feels completely different from what I imagined on my way here. Why did you have to be half naked? Please keep that in mind, that I'm trying my best to keep things balanced between us. You should really be more courteous. I just did what you wanted. Yes, but slowly, please. You see, I actually came here to hear your answer first. Do you remember? I asked you to take my side just once at some point. You're scheming, aren't you? I think I might make a lot of enemies. But even if the whole academy turns against me, I hope that you, Ed, stay on my side. Alright, so here we go. So why have you come to see me? I came to ask you why you are hiding Tanya Rothstaylor, of course. Once you think you're not being chased anymore, find somewhere to ask for help. Since you're the successor of House Rothstaylor, you could reach out to the Imperial family or some other high-ranking noble for assistance. Since Tanya headed for the commercial district, this is the most likely destination. Seeing that the academy staff is unaware of her whereabouts is almost certain. And why are you looking for Tanya in the first place, Lordo? Though the princess is rather good at playing innocent, I have the advantage. I suppose I could say that I have many things to resolve when it comes to her. As you know, Your Highness, I am an opportunistic and petty person, though I am infinitely weak and docile toward those I cannot dare touch. To those weaker than me, I show no mercy. House Rothstaylor is so powerful that not even the Imperial family can treat them lightly. To say that Tanya, the successor of House Rothstaylor, is weaker than you, Lordo, may be something you need to reconsider. I can't touch House Rothstaylor, of course, but as I rule over the commercial district here, Tanya is indeed weak. Though, if you choose to defend her, Your Highness, things will, of course, get more difficult for me. But as I expected you to react this way, I have thought of something. I will run for student council president. Why'd you have to make the face, though? If I am both the head of the company and the student council, perhaps Tanya will agree to meet with me then. I just need to pressure her with more power. You cannot hide forever. House Rothstaylor's vassals are locked up, and every route leaving Akan Island is controlled by Lordo. Lordo has always seemed to have a special interest in Ed. Judging by the circumstances, I'm sure she is convinced you are the culprit, Tanya. That makes things rather complicated. Thank you for telling me all this, Your Highness. I cannot help but ask you now, Tanya, if you're not behind Ed Rothstaylor's assassination, who was? It was me. Katasanas came to Slovenia with the excuse of assisting me. And it was the head of House Rothstaylor who ordered this. Crepin Rothstaylor. My father did not care at all about Ed all this time. The reason he came to this drastic decision must have been because I wrote to him about how Ed has been doing. In other words, Ed met such a terrible fate because of me. You can't blame yourself for that, but I can't just keep hiding either. What are you going to do then? Here at Slovenia, my brother showed me the extent to which someone who never gives up and survives against all odds can change. The only way I can make it through this and to find out the truth behind my brother's murder is for me to run for student council president as well. It won't be easy, especially now that you are suspected of murdering your own family member too. I know, it won't be easy at all. But even just for the sake of everyone helping me right now, and for my brother's sake, I can't just keep hiding in a corner like this. In that case, I will officially endorse you, Tanya. Why would you do so much for me? I don't know. Well, I also have a debt I owe Ed. If you want to pay off that debt, run for counsel yourself. Help us out to keep the story on track as much as possible. That would be a big help. Alright, here are all the related documents. So, you really are running for student council president, Miss Laurel. We have found out that Tanya Rothstaylor is also running. There are talks of Princess Penny endorsing her, but with the murder charges hanging over her, I don't believe Tanya will garner much support. But Miss, you already do most of the company's work yourself as acting president, and you're barely getting sleep already. I feel bad for the personal secretary. I know she working her ass off. Will you really be able to handle being student council president on top of all of that? Please don't ask unnecessary questions. I apologize. I'll go and hand these to the academy right away. With Ed still officially dead, the Savannah Academy Student Council elections are about to begin. What a silly question. Everything will be revealed soon enough. The twisted storyline continues to fly by with order and control. Okay, Lucy. Finally, it's standing upright. What is she doing? Boy, you know she down and out, boy. She trying to make a pillow stand upright and being happy. Damn. How many days do I have left here? 27. Goddamn. All right. The punishment technically only went through yesterday. The paperwork seems to have taken some time because there is so much to take care of at the academy. But that is always the case when it comes to bureaucracy. I suppose we need to readjust the time frame starting from yesterday. So you have 29 days left. Poor Lucy. Though for some time passed by at a snail's pace. Poor Lucy, fam. She like 25 days, bro. That's crazy. A whole month. You still got a whole month left, my girl. Seems that Duke Rothstaylor was right. The fact that he is able to improvise so well and be so proficient in combat when his abilities haven't fully developed yet means that he would have been a great danger to House Rothstaylor had he survived. You're right. And he wasn't just skilled. The elementalist who was willing to burn up all her magic resonance to summon the greatest spirit. And it made you didn't hesitate to try and avenge him. The fact that he was able to foster such close relationships to such talented young people also mean that Ed Rothstaylor's full potential was so great that it would have been difficult to gauge. We were both aware of how much a spoiled dimwit House Rothstaylor's former successor had become. But when the Duke ordered us to assassinate his son, I was confused. Now, however, I can see why. What if Ed always had this much potential and was preparing to rebel against his father? Only to put up an act of being a terrible scoundrel when he was appointed next successor and ran away to Savannah. What if he had been growing his own forces here? None of this matters now. It's over. Yes, and the most important thing right now is for you to get out of here and report all of this to your Duke, isn't it? Don't worry. There are those who stand to gain from the chaos of two escaping this academy, that is all. You. My name is Dune. And who the fuck are you, Dune? I'm an agent for the Elk Company. Okay. Alright. Now I see. Alright, it's for Ed. I'm about to say, who's this random person that we never seen before? Hey, Belle. You got 24 days and 3 hours left. Just kill me. Not just kill me. I cannot do that. She's like, bro, just kill me now. I'm sorry. Hey, bro, it is rough when you have nothing to do. Like, wow, she's beautiful. What a fascinating aura. Sparkling silver hair. I technically have silver hair myself. Oh, she disappeared. She looked young enough to be a student, but she wasn't dressed like one. Who could she be? There's so much I don't know. And that's why I can't waste a single moment. I need to make the most out of my time and learn as much as possible. Who knows when I'll ever get another chance like this. I be forgetting that's a real form. I thought I would be able to meet up with Tanya as soon as Ophelia Hall was repaired, but she's gone missing. I was surprised to read in the student newspaper that she would be running for student council president, but I'm just glad that she seems to be okay. Hearing about Ed's death was a real shock. The vassals of his family who disowned him seemed to be the likely suspects. That one winter night when we talked inside the cabin during the snowstorm. In a way, he inspired me to think about what freedom means. It's still so clear in my mind. But now, Tanya, the first friend I ever made, is suspected of murdering him. I believe in Tanya's innocence, but now that the vassals have apparently escaped, how can anyone kill their own brother? The Academy's public opinion of her is getting worse and worse. Now that Ed is gone, somehow, the Academy feels darker and gloomier. Damn, the whole place feels darker and gloomier with us gone? That's what I'm talking about. It is a lot of work, but it all has to do with Ed Rothstaylor's death. I would like one professor to be in charge of all of this. Someone who knew Ed Rothstaylor as well as Clevis Nortondale and perhaps Lucy Mayrill as well. Is there anyone like that in the magic department? What there is an assistant professor, Professor Cleo, who looks damn near dead right now. Poor girl. Ed was always so helpful when I had this much work to do. I guess you really never know what could happen to you. Right. Anise has gotten quiet these days too. Even Anise, well, we know why Anise like, Lord, my boo. We were never going to be anything anyway, but I can't help this pain in my heart. Still, I'm fine. I keep thinking of Ed, and I'm going to endure this pain, but it was Yen herself who testified about the people who killed Ed. I'm having such a hard time, but Yen, you must be in so much more pain. I thought I'd try making a curtain. No, Yen is perfectly fine. And that's only mainly because you know he's alive. But she is perfectly fine. You're good at cooking, aren't you, Anise? What do you think? I'm not that good at controlling fire, so I thought I could have a sit-over medium heat for a long time. Cutting up these ingredients is easy, but I'm nervous about trying out something new. Or maybe not. Maybe I've only been making hot meals lately. They say that lowering your vegetable intake isn't good, so maybe I'll make a salad instead. I feel sorry for all the girls who like Ed, bro. Other than, well, all the other girls who like Ed, mainly Anise. Because all the main girls, they already know. Snap out of it, Yen. He's gone now. He's dead. You have to accept that. Oh, Lady Yen, are you sure this is the right thing to do? Shh. She like, don't you say shit. We can't tell everybody. Tanya showed up on campus in person. She apparently been hiding out in Imperial Dormitory and said she would assist with the investigation however she can to prove that she's innocent. Princess Penny officially endorsed Tanya, so her reputation has recovered a little. Look, your shirt is nice and clean now, but Lordo has much bigger support base among the students. Lordo, the chairman of economy, Lordo, the commoners chairman. She hasn't even finished registering as a candidate, but it looks like she's already got a majority vote. By the way, when Lordo came by the cave to see you, what did you two do? Oh shit. That's not my place to ask. In any case, at this rate, Lorda will become the new student council president. I'm surprised to see you here too, Yin. I came by because Ed and I agreed to meet. Shout out to Ziggs. Shout out to Ziggs, bro. I don't mind Lorda becoming the student council president, but now that Cadix and Nock have escaped, it only seems to be supporting the theory that it was Tanya who ordered them to kill you. I went to see her at Princess Pinia's call. But since your life is still on the line, Ed, I couldn't really testify in Tanya's favor. What I wanted to say, she looking bad, is that Tanya looked awful. Many of the top students were friendly with Tanya as she is your sister, so she gained a lot of attention even before started running for student council president. But now that she is under suspicion of murdering her own brother, everyone at the academy is giving her dirty looks. Once she finishes registering as a candidate, she'll have to stand up in front of everyone and give a speech, but I don't think Tanya can handle much more. Ed, you don't have to say any more. We are currently in Chapter 2 of Act 3 in the Student Council elections. As far as I remember, this part didn't have a single combat in it, and it was a storyline designed to show off all the relationship main character fostered during his life at Sylvania. Talia is supposed to endorse Princess Pinia because she's the one who saved him at the start of the game and got Ed Rothstaylor kicked out. Of course, an election campaign doesn't involve persuading every single student at the academy. The top students of each year are very influential, so the point is to persuade the ones Talia knows well, from the first to the fourth years, including the combat, alchemy, and magic departments. There are a total of 12 top students. Among them, there's Lucy, who's too lazy, Yin, who wishes she can vote for everyone, Wade, the first year who is already on Princess's side, and the fourth year student Dorothy, who supports Tanya. These four won't change their minds, so you don't have to try to persuade them. The people you have to target are the 2 top students of each year, a total of 8. The student council elections are won if you manage to persuade at least 5 of these 8 to take your side. Once Princess Pinia wins the election and becomes student council president, Talia is able to obtain the power of the imperial family, which will be as big as and most necessary support by the end of the game. You will especially need the help of the imperial family to deal with Crep and Rothstaylor in the 4th act. It's basically a final boss battle. Keeping up with these basic elements of the storyline is a matter of life or death. Because it's not only a weapon I can use for my own gain, but a most assured method to survive against the much greater threats coming our way. Many of the details have already changed, of course, but I need to keep the overall flow the same. In other words, Princess Pinia has to become the student council president. If I keep hiding like this, Tanya's reputation will only grow worse, meaning that the princess may choose to run for president anyway. If only to stop Lorda from taking over the academy, it may be better to let Princess Pinia secretly know of my survival and convince her to run. And convince all the top students I know to try and set things right. In any case, until the candidates have all registered, there's enough of an excuse for Princess Pinia to run for president as well. But what will happen to Tanya? The girl who's supposed to be a minor villain before fading into the background has been labeled as a murderer because of Ed. Because of my actions, she's going through so much trouble the original storyline didn't have in store for her. Does that mean I have to choose between Tanya and the storyline? You seem torn. It would be a shame, but we could postpone our plans if you like. No, it's fine. Let's begin. So I'm guessing we're going to save Tanya. I just need to check. I need to check just how far I've come after all that training, and there's something I need to confirm. Besides, a bit of exercise always helps clear your mind. Thank you. I haven't had a chance to spar with anyone strong enough lately, so I've been itching to do so. Why is Ziggs got a sword wrapped up like... Okay. Ichigo number 2. I see you. May I? Of course. A bit of exercise should be fine. Crazy chapter, man. Crazy chapter. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. I see you guys want to keep up with me. Twitch, Twitter, Discord links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.